An uproar over a controversial program at a Downriver church, and now the pastor is pushing back on the backlash and threats that have come with it. It all started weeks ago when Metro City Church announced a workshop for teen girls struggling with, quote, thoughts that they are trans, bisexual, gay, or other. Well, this controversial program has a lot of people upset tonight. Action News reporter Brian Abel is live. Controversy whether this program is a cover for conversion therapy. That's the concern of some, Brian.
Yeah, that's correct. And the pastor says it is absolutely not. It's a conversation, not condemnation. There's no dragging or Bible beating, but others aren't viewing it that way, and some are responding with threats of physical harm to the church and its pastor. Is this workshop, this program, not Pray the Gay Away?
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, what we would say is that we are pro-choice in this.
Pastor Jeremy Session says in his roughly 2 decades building Metro City Church, he hasn't seen anything like the backlash to his Unashamed Identity workshop.
This unbelievable vitriol that has come at us from around the world, like the hate, the vulgarity, the pornography that has flooded all of our social media, all of our inboxes in every single way, death threats to me, death threats to my family, to my kids, wanting to burn down our church, our homes. It is crazy. If a kid wants to talk to a loving, reasonable adult with their parent and with their parent's permission, why would that be a bad thing? We don't understand. We think that parents ought to nurture their children in the right direction according to their family's values.
Despite saying the workshop is not conversion therapy,
if people think of conversion therapy as getting somebody in a room, dragging somebody in a room, forcing a kid or an adult into a room and beating them over the head with the Bible or shaming them or guilting them, we want nothing to do with that. That is not what we're talking about in any way.
A former member of his congregation says he walked away feeling it was.
I feel horrible. I don't want any other children to go through what I went through.
Seth Tooley says he started transitioning to a male around 2 to 3 years old and went to Pastor Session around 13.
I was in the room with him alone and just praying, laying hands on me, and was just alleviating me to death, and would refer to me as she and would not call me Seth or use any male pronouns.
Seth's mother, Kim, says parents of kids struggling with identity, sexual or otherwise, shouldn't look to church programs like this.
It's dangerous. It leads to high suicide rates. They need to let that child come to them and just be them, and for them to find out for themselves what the truth is.
And a group is planning to protest the church on Thursday, the Michigan Metro Detroit Political Action Committee, but they are quick to say that any threats toward the church are way out of line. Now, the pastor, he also says his church is inclusive, so if anybody goes through this voluntary program, comes out still gay or transgender, he says it's okay and they're still welcome at the church. Reporting live, Brian Abel, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you, Brian. And coming in